Revealed at last, the Luc Besson film set in Myanmar. A story about one of the world's most famous struggles. And the pro-democracy leader at its centre. The Lady is the much-anticipated docudrama about Myanmar opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi. It marks a return to the director's chair for the acclaimed French filmmaker who's brought us the likes of The Big Blue, The Fifth Element, and Léon, the Professional. What was it about Aung San Suu Kyi's story that drew you back?
You know, I knew a little bit about her. I read a couple of articles, and I read the script, and I fall in love with the story, and I was so touched by it. I cried a few times during the reading of the script, and I thought this story should be told. I mean, she's the female Gandhi. I didn't know the power of this woman and how she means for the people and fight. She fight for democracy for almost 30 years without any weapons. It's the only rebel with words, you know, and without weapons.
Besson was still making the film when Aung San Suu Kyi was unexpectedly released from house arrest in November last year.
That was very difficult for me, in fact, because I was almost sure that she will never get free. You know, she get under arrest, house arrest for 15 years, and I didn't think they would let her go. And that's one of the reasons why we make the film. So when suddenly in the middle of the shooting, she was free, I was very happy for sure for her, and a little lost, in fact. But
Luke, there's been a lot of mystery
I was very happy for her.
Surrounding the shooting of this film. Why?
Oh, the mystery was not to, for any publicity reason or anything, is we were scared that they will shut the shooting. You know, we shot in Thailand, and we almost have to give a fake script without her name. And, you know, some people, after a couple of weeks, they were looking, you know, after us. Probably some spies were around. And so we want to do the film as long as we can in Thailand. And I shot a couple of weeks in Burma before Thailand, pretending to be a tourist. But I got some great shot from there. And I just want to be sure that no one can stop us to do the film.
Michelle Yeoh of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon fame stars as the pro-democracy leader. Why was she the best person to play this character, do you think?
You know, when you met an actress and you feel that it's the role of her life, you have 50% of the job done. She was so involved in it. She learned how to speak like her, to move like her. She was imprégnée, I don't know the word in English, like a sponge, you know, with the character. And when you talk to her about the part, you can tell. And the second thing is she's looking 70% already like Aung San Suu Kyi.
Besson says making The Lady and finally meeting Aung San Suu Kyi has been life-changing.
It's such a strange feeling to work for a year on someone that you never can meet, and you finally met when you finish the film. And so I was so scared when I met her. You know, I just want to do things wrong. She's a very strange woman in a way. You know, she's adorable. She's all peace and she gives you everything. And in the same time, some of them call her the steel orchid. She can be so strong and so determined. And that was difficult for Michelle Yeoh to play the part, because most of the time you love her and the other half you hate her. You know, she never give her feeling. She's always very, you know, very stiff like this.
Listen, Luke, you've been criticised for being the most Hollywood of France's film directors. Do you take that criticism?
You know, the French always have to criticize everything anyway, so... No, I don't know what it means. You know, I'm not born in Hollywood. I love American cinema, and I love Kurosawa, and I love the English cinema and the Spanish cinema. I love the cinema of the world, and you know, I'm from my generation, and I tell the story I want to tell. And some people loved it, and some spend their time to criticize it. But you know, it's always more easy to criticize than make films.
And Besson has made some difficult movies, not least The Big Blue, with its extensive underwater scenes, a film born out of his love for the ocean.
When I was like 17, 16, I want to be a biologist, but I realized that if you want to study dolphins, they have to be in captivity, and that's what I don't like. So I decide that I'd rather love them and film them and make story about them rather than put them on jail, in fact. And I'd rather go and dive and talk to my friend down there rather than study them in an aquarium or something like that.
Filmmaking or scuba diving?
Are you tough on me? No, because that's my two favorite thing.
No, you give me an answer.
All right, filmmaking.
Excellent. What do you
know,
insist
I made 10 films. I made 10 films, and I did 5,000 dives. So I'd rather make more films.